We wanted to share with you what you have to do in order to avoid getting sued. What's going on, everyone? Dylan from Manoa Chocolate here, and today's topic is something that happened to us last year in 2023. This is website compliance for the ADA, and we got sued 2 times for our website not being accessible for visually impaired customers. And so we wanted to share with you what you have to do in order to avoid getting sued. Nothing fun about it. It was a lot of time. It was expensive. Let's jump right into it. Your website needs to be accessible for visually impaired people, which means that when they are using screen reading software, they need to be able to scroll over images and to have this accurately portray what they are scrolling over. So that's the first part of this. And so it has to be a good description as if you can't see, which is difficult to do until you change your perspective on how you write your captions. So that's important. The next one is they have to be able to complete a purchase.
Checkout.
All the way to the end. So those 2 factors are the main things here. So your site needs something called alt text, a brief text description of an image. Alt text is read by screen readers or other assistive tech to provide information about the image's purpose. So that's what I was just describing as the scroll goes over these images. It has to accurately tell them what they are scrolled over. Your website cannot have any dead ends or broken links. You can't have something that just ends up nowhere. That's going to qualify you for still being sued later, which is what happened to us. We had fixed all of our issues the first time and then continued to do posts that didn't have accurate descriptions, and we hadn't fixed certain links, and we got sued again, even though that visually impaired person could still complete a purchase. Very frustrating. So keep all this in mind. You don't want it to happen to you. The last thing, besides the dead ends and broken links and the alt text, is an accessibility page. And you're able to look all this up really easily. Your options for if you do get sued are not pretty, none of them. And the first one is to settle, which is what they're looking for. That's easy. The lawyers that are doing this, they just want settlements. And so that's $15,000 to $25,000 to settle. Good thing to avoid. The next thing is to fight it. You can do that probably for $10,000 to $15,000, depending on your cost for the lawyers. So that's also not something that's you're going to want to do. And then the last one is we actually got lucky and had insurance. But when I say lucky, we still had a $5,000 deductible each time. So it cost us $10,000 for this issue. Best option is to fix it now. You're going to have to anyway. They're just suing thousands and thousands of people per law firm, and there's many of them out there that are taking this opportunity to make money, and so you don't want it to be you. Talk to a web designer, find a consultant. You can ask an e-commerce platform that you're using. In our case, it's Shopify. They have resources available for you to learn more how to do this. You can download screen reading software and figure it out yourself. If you sell online, take action now. It's not very difficult to do. It does take time, but you have to do it anyway, like I said. Accessibility is important for everyone anyway. You do want any customer to be able to do this, and it's the right thing to do. There's no need to be sued for it if you're lucky enough to see this first. And that's our unfortunate experience from 2023. So if you haven't been sued yet, please avoid it. I hope this is helpful. I'll see you next time.
Manoa Chocolate Farms, images of cacao farmers, farmland, and a map of the Hawaiian Islands. Honolulu. Honolulu Orchards is a multi-generational family farm located on the images of man with cacao pods, cacao trees, farmland,